Greetings, Captain. I've read your service records, and the Tribune Atenerax had only the most laudatory things to say on your behalf. You managed to finish first at the Academy, despite being disciplined several times for expressing seditious thoughts. Yet there are also stories that you had an unnerving ability to question the status quo during your Academy days. These are uncertain times for the Romulan Empire. Rumors of unrest on Remus are making Praetor Huron quite nervous. Tell me, truthfully, do you not follow the will of the Empire? Do not lie, for I will know. You realize that for saying such things, many Romulans have met horrible deaths. Then you are exactly the kind of officer I was hoping you were. Unlike the wizened old fools at the Academy, or the rigid thinkers who pass for senior officers in the Imperial Fleet, I am interested in officers who can think independently. I am looking for a new officer to train. You shall receive new training, one which may prepare you for the highest destiny within the Romulan Empire. I don't think I need to mention the name of the organization of which I speak. Interested? Very well. You're aware that we Romulans must expend an exorbitant amount of resources just to stay on par with the Klingons, not to mention the Federation. Outnumbered by these enemies, we are forced to restabilize the galactic balance of power with our cloaking device and our edge in cryptography and espionage. Thus, when our foes act to render one of these balancing factors irrelevant, we must move decisively to disrupt that activity. Recently, several of our deep reconnaissance missions into Klingon space have been stopped or eliminated by Klingon ships which just happened to be there. We suspect that the Klingons have deployed some new type of listening post, which can somehow intercept even our Red Order transmissions on the Lepton band. This is, of course, an unacceptable state of affairs. To avoid the use of subspace radio to give you your orders, which are to penetrate Klingon space and perform an intelligence-gathering sweep of the Verone star system to prove out our hunch. Take no action against the facility if you should find one, and try to avoid contact with any Klingons in the area. Send me an encrypted report when you've completed your assignment, and we'll see what needs to be done at that point.
Verone 1 is a Class P ash world. Given the frequent rains of acid and welded tuff from asteroid impacts, the violently surging rivers of lava, the tidally oscillating crust due to the gravitational interaction with various planetary bodies, and the intense magnetic radiation from the planet's extensive iron deposits, I'd say this planet is the Klingon Empire's most underappreciated vacation retreat. Varone 2 is a tectonically active Class L world. Substantial cratonic silicate morphology, limited surface water, atmosphere dominated by carbon dioxide, with traces of oxygen, argon, and various hydrocarbons. No anomalous readings after verification against archival data. Life form scans negative. Sub-Commander, we are detecting a power source on the targeted asteroid. It seems to be centered on a surface installation of some type. It is not scanning us, nor is it using any sort of navigational beacon. We will have to move closer to identify the power source. We have been detected. The asteroid sent out a warning signal. Weak, but it could reach any ship within 10 light years.
Romulan Commander, I have seen screeching spore dragons on Berengaria 7 display more subtlety. How dare you violate the Klingon security zone? Surrender and prepare to be boarded, or I will destroy your ship. By the gates of Gretor, I will see you suffer. You will rot beneath the beam of the Mind Ripper, Romulan. You and any surviving members of your crew. The verbal threats will then cease, Romulan. Our actions will speak for us now. To battle!
Now scanning the components on board the asteroid station. We're reading a device that is generating unusual activity on the ultra-fast subspace modulation band. Suggest we move closer to identify. We're dealing with a high-capacity subspace transceiver operating inside of this installation, which is apparently scanning the low subspace harmonic frequencies for radio message ghosts. With this technique, they might be able to isolate and reproduce the Star Empire's coded subspace transmissions from the background static on the Lepton channel. There is nothing else of note. Confirmed. Target contact is a Type 1 deep space listening post. We've found the objective.
There lies the listening post. We do not often expect ingenuity from the Klingons, but they can at times be as crafty as we are. Now we know how they were penetrating our secure communications and can take preventative action. I am somewhat disappointed that you attracted the attention of Klingon forces, but at least you had the sense to destroy the ship. That listening post will still need to be eliminated. However, that operation can wait until after you've been resupplied back at Starbase Renang.